welcome back to Paper Snippets. So today we're going to continue working on our Christmas journal. I have these vintage postcard prints that are available in my Etsy that we're going to put in there. So I'm just going to trim them out. We're going to do a little distressing on the back side, and then we'll be ready to go. Super simple and a nice journal filler. So these are available, like I said, on my Etsy. You can print them out full size, or you can make them a little smaller. I decided to do this size right now, but they are editable. So we're just going to give them a quick cutout using our paper cutter here. Tried to make them paper cutter friendly so that you can snip out the ones on top faster by keeping them the same size. And all of these are vintage. Robins here. So there we go, you get the idea. I'm going to take my scissors and just smooth out that one part. The paper cutter didn't quite get. Okay, let's see what other ones we want to use. A little big robin. I like the Santa. I'm going to cut these guys out. So here are the other images. I like these guys as well. Got a nice little lady there. But let's just start with these 6, so we don't make an hour-long video. Here's what we've got. A couple of different orientations. I like the birds. Santa's always good. I like, it's a little different in the blue. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to distress the edges. Super quick. Give that more of a realistic vintage feel. Now this is just on a heavier cardstock. I used white. I'm going to distress the backs. I have a stamp here as well. Oh, I didn't quite get this one straight. I'm going to cut off this white edge. Okay, that's better. Oops, shaking the table. And you could do this with any postcard prints. I think I do have some actual vintage postcards floating around, but for this one we're just going to do these. All right, there we go. Let me grab some paper to cover my desk with. So that I'm not getting ink all over here. Here's my little sheet. Okay. Let's just take this one. And I'm just gonna give it a little light distressing. Try to start off the paper so it doesn't look too harsh of a line. And then I also have this stamp. It's just a random, oops, I got a feather on that side. Just a random spots. And that's not coming off, so we're gonna leave it. And I'm just gonna see what that looks like on the edges here. Just to give a little more dimension and texture. Okay. So, do the same thing to this Santa here. Sides. Just use a little paper to wipe off a little bit so I don't start so harsh. Because all I do is want to just take down the newness of this. Give them more of a vintage aged feel. Now the other thing we could do is get some stamps, some postage stamps, vintage postage stamps for the corners. We could crinkle some of them, give them a couple of folds to make them, again, feel a little more realistic in the vintage age. So maybe I'll do that with one of them. Once I get them. Damn, this one's had a rough life. Look at that, nice and dark. So let's pick. So we're gonna fold some corners here. Yeah, it's good. And now I'm gonna take my ink again and then just hit these folds. Somebody had them, they stashed them in a drawer, and they got beat up a little. The other thing we could do is we could sand the edges a little. Give a little Rip a little corner. And give this the feeling of some age. Well loved, put away. Okay, let's stamp some of the back sides again with our random pattern. Okay, and then, so we're gonna big crinkle. Okay, let me go grab some stamps. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I grabbed, while I was up, I grabbed some lines here. Let's see how these look. We're going to throw that over here on this side. Not bad. Probably a little, that card's probably a little too big. Let's grab the Santa small one here. Do that on this one. Okay. And then let's grab a couple of old stamps. These are my used stamps. I'll try to sort them by theme or by just like color. So we have some older ones here. Let's see. Probably we want some lower denomination ones. That's a 2 cent. Let's take, it's a queen. Let's see what we got here. The greens. I like that one. I have that one blue Santa. Let me get a blue stamp. Will just be a little more matchy. Well, I got a lot of this guy, so we'll use this guy. Okay. So there are some random stamps. We'll zhuzh this up. Get this guy here. I don't think I have a postal cancel stamp that works. I have like one that's cartoony. So I'm gonna not do that, but I will do maybe some lines. There's my blue Santa. We'll stick him there. And I got one more. Let's get to this one that we distressed already. Move this out of the way. Good here. Let me put my pin back so I don't have to unclog this later. And now let's find some. This might work. Yeah, not bad. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do with this one is I'm just gonna give it just some definition, some interest here. Yeah, just like some double lines, just to give it a little more finished back here. We'll do the same to this guy. Go feel a little more finished. Okay. Now these guys I'm gonna need, maybe I'll look for a brown. So then we have this guy. I'm gonna do this, we're just gonna taking that one for a ride. Do a little crisscrossing in here. Okay, not bad. Let me go see if I have, let me see if I have a brown. That one might work. Don't want a pen. I want it to be more vintage looking. I have pens all over. I don't know if that's the norm. I feel like that's the norm. Everywhere we go, let's see. Not too bad. So let's do on this one. Let's just do a little squiggly line. And then I'll just put some lines on there. I'm going to leave these. I'm going to frame this one with the brown. Here, just carry those out. You don't have any lines on you. We'll leave you. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at. Here's all of our back sides. Gives us something to look at, and then our fronts. And I'll grab the journal and we'll tuck some in. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So I've got some new Christmas stamps from this year. I'm gonna insert. I'm gonna do that next one. Let's put you. Tuck you in there. Let me go to the next section. I have 6, so I'll do 2 in each section. Tuck you back here. Actually, I'm going to find a different spot for you because I like the way that looks with the white. I'll put you in here. Okay, let's go to the center. Let's see what we have pocket-wise here. Got this card there. All right, I do want one in here. I'm going to put you in with this, because I think it's too busy there with that one. Let's do, oops, string. Let's do a robin. Nope, I don't like the robin. Let's do the whiter robins. I like that one better. I might have to put a pull tab on that. Got our side here. Let's stick you. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that Santa. The greens work well. I should put something on that corner. All right, and then let's go to the third section. And that leaves me with these guys. I am going to tuck you here for now. I like you with that Santa. The hollies are very similar. I like that deal. Hope I have no one here. Let's tuck you. Actually, let's tuck you here. Let's put you here. And we'll just continue to peep through. Oh, I gotta glue you. Let's glue you now before I forget. Okay. All right. We are getting close to being done. Finally, even though it's after Christmas, but things take time. I hope you all have a Happy New Year. That's coming up next. I'll try to squeeze in another video between now and New Year's, but I thought I would pop back on with the actual vintage cards that I do have. So I'm going to just show you what I have collected. Here's a New Year's one. It's another New Year's one. So this is what they look like. I intentionally left some of those blank so that you could journal on them. But we have the old stamps. I think I might have a postcard stamp somewhere that I could do the words. This one was never used. Super cute. This one was filled out, I guess, but never mailed. So I find I usually find at antique malls, not usually the thrift stores. Every now and then I'll go shuffle through the thousands of postcards that they have. I mean, we actually have a used bookstore that has some postcards in it as well, and I might have picked up one or two from there. But just to give you a look of what they actually used to look like. Kind of small. When I redo them, they're a little bit bigger than what they actually used to mail. And I cut those other ones out as well. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.